today.
Okay, we're reviewing Tony Hawk.
Should we line up the video? Yeah.
Just he needs.
We don't have a countdown.
Just he needs to do it. Okay, Scott, just go ahead and do the.
Ironically, what we just did describes the movie perfectly. It's a disjointed mess.
Hello and welcome to a special spotlight edition of Top of the Bottom, the show that we totally didn't steal from Red Letter Media. Today we're talking about some trash.
But not this trash.
This has nothing to do with video now or anything like that.
Some digital trash.
This is Tony Hawk's Secret Skate Park Tour, and this is Tony Hawk's Boom Jam Hawk.
But there's a Tony Hawk Boom Boom in this thing that we watched.
But there's a secret about Tony Hawk that involves a boom boom.
It wasn't me farting.
Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Sabotage.
So,
I
haven't even spoken yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. We're still processing this. Since watching this, one of us at this table got married. We're not going to tell you who. You're just going to have to figure that out.
We'll just let you know, we all gathered for a momentous occasion, and that occasion was getting together to watch Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Sabotage.
Oh my god.
Monkey! Oh, right, there's skateboarding in this movie. I was relatively familiar with what this movie actually was.
I knew it existed and I heard it was bad. That was it.
I had only seen clips of it.
So in this case, I went in knowing the most, and I didn't want to tell you guys about anything. It's bad.
Tony Hawk was on an interview on someone's podcast, and they asked about this film, and he described the process. If I can find it, maybe smash cut part of it in here.
I had an agent. He said, hey, you should do an animated feature, or maybe we should do an animated project with this group that we also represent. I went with this studio, and we just pitched an animated skate show to every network and got no takers. They said, well, you still have to do a project. What do you mean? He goes, well, contractually, we have to do a project together. So they said, so we're going to do something straight to DVD. I mean, I think they were a little more excited about it than I was, but it was more like, we are obligated to do this thing. They basically brought me a rough edit of the movie where everyone was in wireframe mode. And so I made notes, I recorded my voice, and then I thought we were going to go a couple more rounds of it, and then they went there. But
then they're like, cool,
I'm accountable. Like,
cool, it's done.
I'm accountable. It happened.
And that's what made me want to watch it. I was like, oh god, what is this? And so we watched it, and you could probably make a compilation of the amount of times I was just like face palming or going, what is this? Why are we watching this?
There were so many times we were just dead silent because I think all of us were astral projecting to leave my house and go somewhere better.
Let's put it this way. This is a spotlight episode, but this is not a good movie.
Just letting you guys know ahead of time.
It's not even a so bad it's good movie.
It's not good as a movie, and it's not good for the skateboarding either. Because there are so many times in this movie where a scene's going on for way too long and we're going, oh my god, can they get back to the skateboarding? And then they started skateboarding, and they went on for so long.
And they were like, oh my god, what is happening? Get back to the story.
Can they stop skateboarding and do something else? And it was a continuous loop.
They're trying to find Tony, but they're just distracting themselves by skating.
They got short attention spans, man.
They got a single brain cell, and that's skate!
No, this is just a stage. They have to do everything, get the trick score first, and then they can...
This is a movie, not a game! They got the fucking tapes, though. They're just taking forever. I think we kind of have to start at the beginning in this case. Like, what is this movie actually about? What is it? There's a plot, I think, Something does happen.
If you mean a plot, it's another movie script, and they just cut in as much skateboarding as possible to fill the runtime so they could get to 70 minutes.
Okay, so I'll try and describe the plot in the most general sense. So, there's like this circus troupe, or this circus man. I don't remember any of the names, to be quite honest, even the main cast, other than Tony Hawk and... Actually, that's it. I don't remember the name.
Well, it starts off with a circus man being depressed, and then pirate little person comes in, fucking trashes the room.
I thought I was a leprechaun.
He is a leprechaun, yeah. He's a leprechaun pirate.
He fucking went to the rainbow at one point, and then they never bring that up again.
So he's the circus man is in there. He's all depressed, and then leprechaun man comes in and just beats the shit out of him and fucks up the room.
He destroys his TVs
the room
and
up.
stuff.
Yeah.
The television.
Anyone here got a nose fetish?
The animators probably did.
Me after Destiny 2.
And then you can repair your TV.
I'm starting to think that CGI was a mistake. What is happening?
He's angry.
And so that forces him to get out and do a woe is me act until he's like, oh, I've got an idea to save the circus. And we're 5 minutes in, and we still don't know why this is part of the movie, because it has nothing to do with Tony Hawk or skateboarding. And then smash cut to skateboarding.
No, I don't remember if the skateboarding came after the circus meeting with Mr. Techman with the Segway.
So the circus man is upset because his circus is getting shut down. Mm-hmm. And the tech guy he talks to is the mayor, who is also a relative of his. I can't remember what kind.
It's his cousin, I believe.
His cousin.
That's one thing I didn't catch while watching.
That's after the credits, though.
You ruined my life!
No! You ruined your own life! You're the one who chose a career in circusry!
I can't take this.
Come on,
I can't.
We've got an hour left. It's only been 10 minutes.
I've never sat down and actually watched this. I've only looked at
This is one of the
clips.
few movies that's gonna get me to want to drink an alcoholic beverage, and I don't drink at all.
We get to the skateboard kids, who none of them have a normal name except the last one. What's his name?
Was it like Jesse?
Jesse.
Then there was like Cud and Sage and Girl and
Limp Bizkit.
No, it definitely
was
wasn't
like
Misfit.
Limp Mitch Kid.
Limp Bizkit, the Juggalo King or whatever, who's more interested in playing fucking Tony Hawk video games than
The Tony Hawk video game that looks like a Sonic bonus level.
It's on the Nokia.
It's played on the N-Gage,
Yeah, the N-Gage 3.
And he freaks out over basic bitch combos like they're fucking six scores.
He doesn't just freak out about that. He can just listen to like metal banging on the walls say they're the sickest beats.
What's that sound? Oh yeah! Those are some mad beats, yo!
I hate that kid. He's the worst.
Nah, he's a pretty typical.
The mad beats of metal bang.
He's our Fred Durst-like in this.
He actually kind of is.
I mean, given the
Why
time
was he doing
period.
the Spock hand gesture? I wanted to give him the sickest beats. Ings.
Not even the
child.
Not even the Juggalos
Here.
could do that, man.
Look, a child that age deserves to be drop kicked. I
You heard it here first.
I heard that from a middle school teacher.
River City
I heard it
Gamers.
on good authority that children that age should be drop kicked.
River City Gamers does not condone the harm against children.
Unless they deserve it.
I student taught for middle school, and that's why I am of the firm policy that a teacher at the end of the year should be able to drop kick one of their middle school students. If you have encountered a middle schooler before, where are the lies?
So who's the other guy? The guy that the kids know, Frank or something?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, the Tommy Lee Jones guy with the beard guy looking guy.
Yeah. And then He just happens to be best friends with Tony Hawk, and then Tony Hawk shows up and does tricks for a little bit. And in my head, I was like, we need to put some point modifiers in here.
They didn't do a lot of vert with Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of street stuff. Well, I mean, it's a skate park for that, so...
You used to like go off a quarter pipe and do a kickflip to Indian shit.
I'm here to see his old buddy Frank.
Frank!
Who made this?
It's Tony!
Hey!
Tony Hawk!
I don't think we have this shit show.
Tony! Yeah, look at him go!
Yeah!
No music!
And that's it.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He'll be back after dealing with this guy.
Like how many
That
seconds?
was like 3 seconds of Tony's skate.
I got my life back after seeing those 3 seconds.
Yeah, they advertised it as a feature-length presentation. And by feature-length presentation, they mean 70 minutes. And they were very obviously stretching to get to 70 minutes.
With all the skateboarding scenes. I bet you could put all this time for all the skateboarding scenes together and find out that it was like a good 30% of the movie just to get it to push it to that length.
Like 30 to half, probably.
It has to have been at least 30%. Anyway, back to the video. Frank's best friend Tony Hawk shows up. He does tricks, and then he's like best friends with the kids. Gives them stickers and tickets to his big show that he's doing.
The Boom Boom Hawk Jam. This thing right here.
Yeah.
Hey! Jesse, you little maggot!
What did he call it? What?
He said maggot.
He said maggot.
Oh my god.
But then Circus Guy, I don't know if he wanted to try and get a circus show, but it was already occupied by the Boom Boom Hop Jam, or if he straight up just wanted to hijack that first, or because it was in the time slot, he wanted to hijack
He wanted to have the circus back, and Mayor Cousin said no, so he stole his hair.
Bramley!
This is a Tony Hawk animated movie, right?
I mean, you saw him. Well, he kept it, because I don't think he got it back.
Yeah, he kept it. He put it on more. It got it on like 3 different people's heads.
They just forgot about that.
Just forgot about the toupee, I guess.
That's it. Peak performances, everyone.
It doesn't feel like the same movie when you go back.
Yeah, this. And so they go. What is it? They go to where the stadium is, where the show's being set up. Tony Hawk face plants and sticks there.
Tony Hawk dies in front of the kids.
He dies.
Yeah, and he's dead.
Oh no. Oh no.
He fucking died.
Even Tony Hawk has trouble landing some stuff.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Oh shit. He's just hungry for wood, man. Okay.
And
that's
like
the best moment in the entire movie.
And that was, it's funny because there was a related video that was the fucking thumbnail of it. I was like, what the fuck?
It's even funnier because like after that, even though like he faceplays, he just like turns his head and he looks so sad.
Tony Hawk looks sad in most of this movie because he has such a long face.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in the figurative sense. He has an extremely long face.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Almost every character has like odd proportions. Like you won't
The
find
girl,
like,
remember I pointed at the girl, her neck was always to the side?
She always had a tilt. I don't know why. Like you said, like she's probably had a broken neck.
I'm like, her neck must be
She was
fucked.
just talking cool mid-2000s.
Maybe she's from the Netherlands.
Do people from the Netherlands move their neck to one side?
Well, if your head's like that, you see everything at a Dutch angle.
While you're up, wanna get me a water?
No.
So you guys remember the CG DKC show?
Yes.
I watched that instead of this.
No. This was in 2006.
Yeah. What game was out then? Project 8?
It's around the time of Project 8
And Downhill Jam.
So
Proving Ground.
that's when like Tony Hawk was starting to fall off in terms of the games because Skate was around.
The series had peaked at that point.
Yeah.
This was when like they really started to push these games out and change studios and all that fun stuff.
So after Tony Hawk bails and dies, he gets kidnapped by his limo driver, who also is in cahoots with the carnies because two of them are in the back seat. They're the ones that get the most screen time, I think. Those two guys.
Yeah, and the dude in cahoots that always had this like neck brace. Like,
yeah, why did he have a fucking neck brace?
I think he died.
He doesn't want to end up like the girl. He wants to keep his head straight.
Damn it. So the kids realize immediately that Tony Hawk's been kidnapped. And they're like, Frank, look, it's his board. And Frank, for some reason, just doesn't want to fucking believe these kids at all.
I know Tony all my life.
Doesn't call him, doesn't go to his hotel to check on him, doesn't do any of that shit.
He eventually, brings out his big-ass phone.
In the last... Well, he realizes something's wrong in the last 15 fucking minutes.
TV phone.
I'll call Tony myself. Hello! What? No, I'm in the supermarket! Supermarket! Not just shopping!
Yeah, he was too preoccupied trying to set up for the event, so he's like,
And so the kids decide to take matters into their own hands.
It's not just that. He leaves his backpack behind that has all of his expensive shit in it, like his phone, his laptop, everything.
His camera.
So do you want to know, after all of that, the first thing they go and do when they go outside getting ready to try and find Tony Hawk? Oh, we have this video camera. Let's go fucking skate.
Mitch, take the camera for a bit.
Man, fuck this mystery. I'm going skating.
Yeah, they get distracted from the plot of the movie at several points.
This is not the first time that it happens, and it's not going to be the last time.
Where's Tony?
Why are we wasting time
Whenever Tony's
not
not
finding
on screen,
Tony? We should be saying, "Where's
Tony?"
This is when the movie says, "Oh shit, we're not feature length. We need to pad this out. Put some skateboard scenes in there."
It said it was feature length at 70 minutes.
Yeah, but
feature length is actually 80 minutes.
Oh my god.
They couldn't even make feature. Direct to DVD length.
He's always getting hauled off here and there to things he doesn't like doing. Press junkets, voice records for lame animated features.
You can't be meta like that. Shut up. You can't do that.
Emerald's gone.
I'm going to take a piss. Fuck this.
So, speaking of kidnapping, after their whole, video recording thing, they actually look over the footage and notice one of the other skaters getting kidnapped.
No, before that.
What happened before that?
There's the Shining reference.
That was before that? Oh my god.
Right, because they went up to the hotel to get...
Oh, right.
Yeah,
they had to get this stuff. They had to check on Tony's room to see if he, went to sleep.
The fucking Titanic hotel, by the way.
2:30.
He's the
What the hotel's the Titanic?
That's pretty sick, though.
Oh, they're referencing The Shining.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Because that wasn't overused.
Why would you reference The Shining in a Tony Hawk animated film?
Because it's...
I bet he handpicked the reference.
It's popular.
One of many references to other media that they absolutely did not deserve to be able to make.
Or didn't ask for permission for any of them.
No more gleaming the cube for Mr. Hawk.
Fuck you!
What?
He referenced Gleaming the Cube, it's a skateboarding.
The one thing I do remember from the kidnapping was a, boxing glove to the balls.
You gay. Yeah.
That's how they knocked that skater guy out once they came up to his door.
Skater getting hit by boxing glove.
I'm counting. The song probably came out after, but I'm counting that as a reference to Punch Him in the Dick by Juicy Carcass. It's a Juggalo song, so it works in the context
There's
of
plenty of
movie.
juggalos in this movie later on.
Punch him in the dick! Motherfuckers talk shit! Straight punch him in the dick, yo!
And so yeah, they look at the footage and see these get kidnapped. And I guess they somehow catch up to the van.
Yeah, they're somehow much faster on their skateboards than the van is, just in general.
The one dynamite kid, the one that had the explosives at the beginning, he managed to skitch with.
You're talking about Jesse, right? Jesse's skitching on the back
I
of it?
don't fucking know his name. You think I remember him?
He's the one who has a regular fucking name.
I don't remember. I'm like half asleep during this fucking movie.
So anyways, he loses his board, and he probably would be dead by this point if he was still hanging on the back of the car like that, but somehow he manages...
Especially like this Mad Max Twisted Metal looking vehicle that he's hanging on to.
He gets knocked off it and would basically actually die, though.
Hold on, because he climbs up the thing, and he starts like dropping stuff off the top to leave a trail, and it's a straight line anyways. How the fuck do you miss that?
And they're not even that far behind. Like, they just immediately see it's like, it's a trail. No, duh, where else are you gonna go?
And then they realize the kid's on there, and the kid fucking dies because they launch him off.
Holy shit!
Holy fucking shit, he's fucking
Oh, he's
dead.
actually dead.
He's actually... He's fucking dead.
Oh my god.
Get a life, you meatball!
He took a massive point penalty for
The
that
boom
one.
boom was the sound of his head hitting the pavement.
Oh god. Did he lose his helmet? Or did he still have it on?
He didn't have a helmet, he just had a hat.
Oh, he's fucking dead. Did he have a helmet?
No, it's just a hat. No, but
he's fucking dead.
I think it's implied that he fell into the ditch, but even then...
He did fall into the ditch.
He would break his fucking neck.
Yeah, at the velocity and how he landed, it doesn't matter the speed. If you land wrong, you're fucking dead.
Maybe that's what happened to the girl.
That's what happened to the limo driver.
Oh, yeah,
He didn't die.
Yeah, the limo driver, yeah.
I just gotta log into this mobile.
Hey, no gaming.
Take his phone.
No phones in the classroom. We're here to learn about Tony Hawk.
So they discover Jesse, and Jesse's fucking fine, of course. Not just a little scrape on his face that you see.
An arm.
Yeah, an arm. Yeah.
We see the arm later.
We see how fucked up Jesse got later when they're doing more skate scenes. This kid needs to go to the hospital. He's still skateboarding.
So you find anything? Nothing. Look!
There he is! No, it's not!
And now the drainage ditch has disappeared.
The editing on this.
Okay, they realized, oh wait, we're not getting anywhere skating, we should just run.
Yeah, about that, let's go skating!
No, they gotta go over the fence first. And then they're on the next part of the stage.
They pointed out another skating spot. Tony's dead by now.
Are they running further away from the hideout to skate more spots?
I think so.
Oh my god. So 10 minutes of skateboarding later.
Yeah, they kind of pinpoint where the vehicle drove off to after Jesse got completely yeeted from the vehicle.
Meanwhile, Tony Hawk is in the Dungeon of Doom. And he has a chance to escape and doesn't.
It's showtime!
Really, guys? Wow.
Someone forgot the level grind.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay, Tony. You lost me there.
This actor is giving his all to this crappy movie.
It's just, but it's all just like nonsensical, like ramblings of just.
And then Tony's got to have like some kind of quip in there, and he just sounds like
he doesn't care.
He just sounds like
it sounds like the voice director didn't want to direct Tony Hawk, or he was sick that day.
I don't think anyone directs Tony Hawk at this
nowhere line that made all of us laugh.
Nice strap on.
Look, man.
What did he say?
We'll leave my friends out.
Oh.
Too late. They're already in. And my big comics got down.
You sure you don't want to try that again?
There are only 5 RCG members left now.
Mr.
The way he said that too. Nice strap on.
Ugh. I fucking love skateboarding.
The strap-on line? Yeah, the
strap-on line.
That was definitely around the point, like, after the other.
This is why you're
skaters
here. This is why you're here.
You remember this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, because we are all so fucking exhausted and delirious, and you still have the working memory.
We've had a long weekend,
I
to be
remember most of it,
fair.
not everything.
Oh.
It's 70 minutes,
Why,
so that's another
why is a
2
waifu game open on your phone on the floor?
Because there's no gaming allowed. I believe the strap-on thing happened when the other skaters joined in.
Yeah,
and of course,
in that cage, yeah.
And of course, probably the most notable line of the movie coming from the other skaters about how,
ooh, smells like pee-pee and poo-poo in here.
It's gotta be Tony.
Oh my god.
Is that your brother?
he looks so sad and guilty about it. No, Tony looks like sad, like he actually did it. Like he's actually.
Yeah, I did pee-pee and poo-poo in here.
How many hours/days has he been locked in that cage?
I mean, how long have the kids been trying to get to him?
30 minutes.
4 years.
He hasn't been in there for 4 years.
Yeah, and then they get to the giant. After they realize they've been skating for too long, and they found a sick new skate spot, and they gotta find Tony. Deuce Bigelow, male juggalo, finds the big like pipe or whatever, and then they start skating in that.
All they do is just like back and forth.
And
Like,
then,
what are you doing?
And then the juggalos show up. Oh no, juggalos! Fuck! Maybe that's why he's into it.
He actually is a juggalo in disguise.
Were they just dancing to that music a second ago?
Mad beats, yo.
Guys like that YouTuber Juggalo Rida.
What?
It was like a 13-year-old kid who'd write his own raps.
Oh no.
You got anything else to judge against me? No, you don't, because you wrote it all on YouTube on my wall and everything else. So bitch, stop judging me.
In their fucking, like...
Their low-rider hydraulics car.
Yeah.
And they only first notice it when Music Kid or Gamer Kid just like acknowledges the mad beats
Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst.
Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst Kid just like
Limp Bizkit.
realizing like, yo, mad beats, and all you hear during that moment is just like a single like metal knock.
He's Fred Worst.
And isn't that pipe their way to lead into the actual secret base where all the clown shit
They
is?
find like the side spot because they like try to hide from the juggalos like you should, but they there's like I believe there was
of one rule about juggalos do not reflect the rest of RiverCityGamers.
And they're ready for shipment to the Civic Center.
Magnanimous!
You know, I remember how I said I want something to happen other than skating. I take it back. Can we go back to skating?
It's like they tried to make up for these parts by doing like 5.
It feels like they wrote a script for a
5 years
different
of
fucking
skating.
movie and then put Tony Hawk into it.
I'm still thinking about it. Oh my god, there was a ladder that they came across while hiding from them, and that was like more on the side. That did lead to the Amazon jungle hideout of the circus or something. Because they had to hide from the juggalos.
Figure out where this movie's going logistically with continuity, you're going to have an aneurysm.
You're not, and you're having an aneurysm.
I know!
Now step up the pace, rookie!
Damn, Chicken Hawk!
Oh, that's Tony Hawk in a chicken suit.
Oh, dude, catch him on VHS.
Oh, fuck.
Crayola
Why is he not just
Stu-
running away? And I'm like, circus guy, he's a skateboarder!
Maybe they mistook him for that one scooter game, being in that.
And his name is Tony Hawk, not Tony Chicken!
Well, that's the point, it's to humiliate.
I have a very bad pun.
What do you
Tony
got?
Hawk Pro Scooter.
Pro Scooter.
Scooter.
Pro Scrotum.
Well, no, they first they film him with a camera.
They catch him on VHS to make sure there's evidence. They need evidence that Tony was actually kidnapped.
And then they bring it back to Frank, and Frank doesn't believe it because it's like a 360 by 240 QuickTime video, and you can't tell that it's Tony Hawk. Even though Tony Hawk is still nowhere to be seen.
No, they filmed it and released it on video now.
I mean, I think it's because he's in a chicken.
I mean, that's worth $4.
Okay, to be fair, because Tony Hawk's in a chicken suit, they probably didn't recognize him there, because at first I didn't think it was Tony Hawk at first. I thought it was just some random circus guy just doing a funny bit at first, and then I realized, oh wait, it's Tony.
And at this point, Frank is still oblivious to absolutely everything going on. Can we get a YouTube ad?
No.
No,
He's had no direct contact with Tony Hawk. Although, they do get to that point where Mimic Man comes in.
Oh yeah, the AI voice Tony.
My favorite thing about that scene is Frank tricks the Mimic into saying something that's not true at all.
You go do your pre-show thing, and I'll see you at the Paradise at 6 o'clock as planned, right?
Yes. The plan to meet at the Paradise is still a go. Bye-bye.
Weird, though.
Why?
Because he agreed to meet me at the Paradise as planned.
So?
Tony and I never made a plan.
And then he does nothing.
He's like just like,
I've known Tony
Doesn't the
all
mayor
my
show up
life.
too? Like in that scene?
The what?
The mayor on his fucking Segway.
Oh,
we
yeah.
forgot to talk about how he gets winded on the Segway in the fight against his cousin.
Okay, so there's a fight between Circus Man and Mayor Cousin.
This was at the beginning, by the way.
Where they bust out the fucking 1920s big wheel.
The bicentennial.
The bicentennial. And he's chasing the mayor on a Segway in a circle around
Just
this
completely
room.
around the room.
And somehow the mayor gets tired on the Segway.
Okay, he's
You're
chasing
going
him
in a
with-
goddamn circle.
Dude, he's winded.
How are you
after
winded
going
up being on a Segway?
Segway?
And then, so the kids go back, and that's when the fireworks happen, I'm pretty sure.
That's when they try their great escape plan.
And it works! A truck fucking flips over in the middle of the fireworks scene. But the guy gets out and he's fine, and they shoot more fireworks at him as he's getting out of the fucking truck.
They gotta keep him down. They gotta make sure he's dead.
Where are these fireworks coming from?
Jesse probably just has
He had an
stockpile.
illegal stock somewhere, but we
Yeah,
don't have to
it's
worry
like
about
Listen,
that.
the amount of places we pass here on the way offering to sell fireworks, I'm not surprised.
Look, you can buy fireworks here, but you have to shoot them off in another state.
Is that real?
Nobody's gonna.
That's real.
Nobody's gonna follow that shit.
Oh, nobody follows
Jesse
that
would. Jesse wouldn't follow that shit.
We didn't follow that. My family, we would shoot them off in the backyard, and then this police spotlight goes up, and you hear a siren, and everybody runs back indoors. Except we leave Grandma out in the street because she can't move fast enough.
Oh no!
Did you actually do this to your grandmother?
Maybe.
Did your grandmother get arrested by the police?
No.
Okay.
Damn, she's good. She got away with it.
I'm assuming statute of limitations, otherwise you wouldn't be saying this on an internet video.
So then the monkeys show up.
Oh my god! Don't get me started, but oh my god.
The very poorly animated monkeys.
The most scrawny ass, like, ugly shit monkeys.
Barely animated as they're like chasing them.
They were always reaching out to the screen. Like, if you had 3D glasses, you'd be dead if you watched this.
Oh
Probably.
my god. Could you imagine a 3D convert of this? Fuck.
Was Family Guy like well into its run by the time this movie came out?
Before or after the Fox cancellation?
This might have been. When did Family Guy come back after its initial cancellation?
I'm wondering if the one shot of the monkey pointing was a reference to the monkey that's tormenting Chris. I don't know when that episode came out.
We might have to,
Wasn't
like...
that the original season?
It definitely seemed like one of the older ones, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Family Guy came out in the early 2000s when it started.
It was like 99?
Maybe, yeah, even. I don't know.
It cuts back and forth between a lot of the kids, including the Juggalo Brigade and...
The Juggalos saved the day!
Kind of.
Sort of, they just show up.
They didn't really do anything bad.
Yeah, but then Fred Wurst saves the Juggalos.
But then the monkeys killed the Juggalos, right?
No, they were attacking them.
Fred Wurst killed them.
And then Fred, he just straight punches them.
Holy shit, I don't remember the punchy part.
Spider monkeys, punch them.
Now I do remember the fucking F-Zero like half pipe track.
Oh my god, yeah,
this became Hot Wheels for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it made us long for Highway 35.
Also, Tony Hawk was still in the cage with the chicken suit on.
Yeah, because like they couldn't get him out of the cage somehow, so they brought the cage with
This was after the one kid managed to get in the vehicle and just in one complete shot, first try, just get the hitch right into the trailer with the cage and drive off.
This kid was able to get past Muscle Leprechaun Man, but 3 adults could not.
So how do the Juggalos factor into the story?
The Mad Beats,
They're just there, and one kid likes them, I guess. Maybe they'll help them out.
Yo, 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 we styling to the mad sound of MC Bobo the Pie-Face Clown.
See, they become allies by teaching the Juggalos how the fuck magnets work.
Except for the part where the Hot Wheels track ended and they fell off and exploded and died.
Yeah, that was the end of the movie. Tony Hawk died.
I wish it was the end of the movie. That would have been subversive. That would have subverted expectations.
If that was the end of the movie, that would have been raising the bar.
No, that would have been the Boom Boom Huck. Fuck.
Alright, now you're raising the bar.
Yeah, boy!
How much of this is left? And the circus guys bust into Frank's office, who has done nothing in this film except say the kids are crazy. And then they
prepare for the show.
Well, first they're trying to interrogate and be like, Tony Hawk is dead, so you should hire us instead. And when he refuses, they put him in a bag and then put that bag in the locker.
I just want you to know I'm going to be thinking about this while I'm in the wedding ceremony.
Good. That's what you get.
This was your idea.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
And I can't remember what happens next because this movie is fucking with
I'm pretty sure
bag.
Doesn't the show just happen where the circus starts?
Yeah, the circus people come out and they're torturing their captive skateboarders.
Yeah, like
one's in a cannon and the other one's like
is on like the throwing knife wheel thing.
One of those being held above some monkeys over.
Those are the kids though.
The kids, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a third scare guy or something.
The kids that didn't die.
He's on the motorbike.
He's on a motorcycle, like blinded, yeah.
Now there was the whole the chase sequence from like the kid and circus man, where like the kid's like driving like the flaming golf cart.
We're past that.
All right, no, that happens at the event.
Oh, it does. Yes,
yeah,
right.
He still uses the vehicle. Like, he's driving this, like, flame deck.
The guy's following on the bicentennial, and there's one point where he's going up the half pipe all the way, like, you know when you're going up, like, you're going,
and it was steep, almost like borderline straight up. Meanwhile, the kid just has to take the long, like, ladder on the opposite way.
Why is he going up there?
Yeah, we don't know, but then he gets pushed down.
He wanted to do the sickest stunt.
I guess so.
And I guess he did.
Yeah, and it pleased all 2 people in the crowd.
The 2 that they had bothered Dan.
The kid loved it. The one
they zoomed in on that kid for too long.
That child had the time of his life.
I don't think so, Cirque du Soleil.
Why is he?
Even the audience booed at that one.
That was bad.
Why is he in that Jimmy Neutron vehicle?
Oh, yeah, Tony Hawk was also there. He was like in a weird like General Grievous vehicle?
Yeah, he was in General Grievous' fucking vehicle.
He was in the Jimmy Neutron vehicle.
Or whatever, yeah, the cross between that and the General Grievous vehicle.
And then he fucking bails and still...
Doesn't he get it, like, his vehicle knocked the fuck out? He eats shit in that vehicle, right?
Tony Hawk eats shit so many times in this movie.
Oh no, they're dead now.
So at this point, we're going
Holy
to
shit, he's actually dead.
So Frank punches the guy.
Oh yeah, because I guess they didn't tie his bag. Maybe.
He punches the limo driver with a broken neck.
Now it's permanently broken.
Maybe it's just decorative.
Why would he take...
I don't know, man.
So he can claim disability?
I mean, maybe, but...
It was probably his only way to be associated with the circus freaks.
Yeah, and his lawyer told him to wear the brace to make a better case. I don't know.
I'm even getting tired of this discussion.
We're almost done. It's fine.
So-
We're almost there. There was that whole big shot
Oh,
with the
fuck yeah.
cannon and everything, and it's all in slow-mo with the circus guy, like, coming all over the place because he's so happy with his stunt. And then after he lands, the cousin, I think, kills him, or just arrests him on the spot.
This was after he like did that big wipeout where he like basically like faced.
Yeah, he didn't even land the fucking trick.
He's like, yes, I'm gonna do it, and then no, of course he doesn't.
It becomes like the Saints Row insurance fraud for a moment because he's just tumbling and spiraling through the air endlessly, and then suddenly he's arrested.
Land on your neck.
Oh!
Yeah, the kid loved
Yeah!
it!
Yeah!
That made it worth it.
Great show.
You haven't seen the last of me, you plagues!
When he get cuffed!
And then after that, the kid, like, I think also was like, wow, or something again. Or I guess that's when
He
Tony...
clapped at the ring they were getting like just completely destroyed.
I'm gonna splice that in for every time we make a bad joke.
What?
So that'll be half the video.
The kid clapped.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And then, like, they do the actual show, and that's the end?
They don't even do the full show. It's just like, alright, the actual Boom Boom Huck Jam's gonna happen, and they show like maybe 10 seconds of it, and then we cut to credits.
Oh, I completely forgot. Okay, we're going back to the beginning of the movie.
No, why?
To talk about how Sage is a piece of shit.
What? Why? What happened?
He's the one who, like, is so meticulous with Tony Hawk's career that he walks up to him and says, like, do you remember this specific trick that you did at this specific park and this specific...
And Tony Hawk's like, yeah!
Oh yeah, that's a kid in the green shirt.
They're like, yeah!
Alright, well I gotta go.
Can you tell us about the time you skated the Badlands? You know, at the Upland Turkey Shoot? 1983? At the combi pool?
Oh man, that's a great story. But I think I'd better actually do some business and check out those specs with Frank.
Imagine a con goer asking like the same questions that every con goer
I was like,
does in a
oh,
Q&A.
this is, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is so fucking awkward, dude.
This is the Congoer who's like, remember when you did this line for the scene? By the way, how can I become a voice actor?
How can I do this cool sick trick?
I've been told I can do a good Peter Griffin impression. By the way, you can't do a good Peter Griffin impression. Peter Griffin's the impression everyone thinks they can do, but very few people can actually do.
I'm like the living embodiment of hack fraud when it comes to Peter Griffin. You guys should know that.
I'm the closest one of us to Peter Griffin.
I'm not talking about that.
So back to the ending.
It's over. We're at credits.
It's over.
Yay, we finally have skateboarding.
I mean, we've had skateboarding.
But this is the actual skateboarding event.
Well, you're not getting it. Go to the actual show, loser.
Man, this movie.
Oh my god, it's over, thank god. Fuck. Oh. You drop a bomb.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I was anticipating this.
pretty much... hold on, I can't remember. Were you aware of this?
I was aware of this, but I didn't say anything.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
I know you weren't.
I was not aware.
You were not aware. You weren't aware.
I was not aware of this movie like I thought.
Viewers, you're probably aware. But at the end of the movie, the number one detail, there's a studio called Mainframe Entertainment. And if you don't know who Mainframe Entertainment is, it's a Canadian animation studio that is responsible for the show called Reboot.
and Beast Wars. Transformers Beast Wars. And I can't believe they made this shit.
Yeah, they're kind of a Canadian staple, so this is definitely a very big
This is
thing to Canadian
this is a
pride.
product of Canada, god damn it. Oh.
Do you guys want the reveal?
What reveal?
This studio made Reboot.
No, this isn't made by Mainframe.
Yes,
this is not made by Mainframe.
You just destroyed a Canadian soul. Live on
This is not made. Okay, let's look at these fucking
Brian
credits.
Drummond. No, not that one. No, it's not.
No! No! This is a production of Canada?
This is Mainframe Entertainment. Why do you think I picked
You
it?
just gave 0 in every Canadian crisis of
You made this instead of a new reboot that was good?
Now, the one regret I have...
But at least it's Vancouver. And not our home province is not tainted by
I
this.
should,
but still, it's still Canadian regardless.
I should know.
They're just trying to cope.
There it is.
No, fuck off!
I fucking told you.
No!
Video
Mainframe didn't make this. It doesn't exist. It didn't happen, okay?
This Power Lucas just chilling out the whole time.
Scott, make sure.
Just finish Reboot! I thought going into this that I was gonna laugh a lot more, but I was really just pain. This is the kind of example of, like, you watch it and there's just nothing. There was a lot of times we had nothing to say.
So
except me being like, is it over yet?
This was a 70-minute movie that they said was feature length because it felt like it was 2 hours long.
Most amazing? This place keeps getting better by the minute.
Find Tony Hawk!
Maybe that will lead to him.
Stop! I felt my soul being sucked out of my body while I was watching this thing.
It was a 70-minute movie that felt like it was 3 hours long.
Exactly.
I don't even...
What 3 hours do I hear for?
But watching in person, there were a lot of moments where, like, yeah, I couldn't laugh at this. I was just deadpan staring, just wondering.
There were a lot of like,
yeah, this is draining.
There were a lot of comedic moments with like the circus people that just sort of just fell flat because it was just they were just being rambunctious and silly for the sake of being rambunctious and silly, and it just didn't.
Are we describing this movie or Underground 2?
I mean, well, I wouldn't know. I actually played it in the games.
God.
Big fan.
The worst thing you can do with a bad movie is have it be boring, which this movie was, and have absolutely nothing for us to say about it. Which you're gonna be like cherry picking the best moments probably from the footage. As we were watching, I was thinking we have nothing to say about
Yeah,
this.
because half of it was just some skating. It's like, okay, they're skating.
There's nothing to say. We're silent. There's probably more footage of us sitting there.
I got more excited from potential, like, deaths during skateboarding or the other stuff because something happened. Dude faceplants, he's dead. But the rest of it is like, yeah, you're skating. And, like, I mean, I'm not the big skateboarding fan, like, or anything. Like, me and Blondie here.
You a bit more.
I played a bit more games. Yeah. I grew up with SSX as a comparison.
I've only played the Dreamcast demo of Tony Hawk 1, that's it.
And I have been getting more of the Tony Hawk games. Like, they're fun. But I wasn't in the culture. I tried skateboarding once and then realized, yeah, I can't do this.
Yes?
What is he doing on that cover? I didn't even see the cover.
He wants us to stop talking.
Mainframe.
Even more effort.
Just rub it in. I don't think any of us would recommend this.
No.
Not really.
Any of us, like...
How badly do you want to keep a door open?
Unless you want to, like, maybe, like, fast forward through the skateboard parts.
But if you're watching a Tony Hawk thing, you would want skateboarding.
Yeah, but they go on for too long, but if you cut those down in half, then...
But you also gotta remember, the circus stuff also goes on for too long. So what are you left with here?
What I would say is, if you're really curious about this, watch a clip compilation on YouTube or something. Because the full film is not... unless, like, you are doing something else at the same time, which is not good to multitask when you're trying to watch a movie. You should really be paying attention to it, but I really can't recommend doing something else with this on in the background if you must watch the whole thing, because, oh my god,
This is something even abridgers wouldn't touch to do anything with.
As one, I can say, no, I wouldn't.
Do you need more headache medicine after that?
No, I need Pat Hawk.
A mainframe entertainment production.
Can I have a gun?
No. I've got one nagging thing with this. How, considering when this was made and the studio, how does this look worse than Reboot?
Yeah, that's the thing too. It looks bad.
Like lots of the backgrounds are like so cheaply made. And there are times where you see like people's hair clipping into their necks.
Like right now, we discovered today, like a few days ago, they remastered the first episode of Reboot. It's actually on YouTube.
It's up free on YouTube. Watch it because it is an ongoing project and it actually looks really crisp and clean.
And so we watched this, and I was thinking that I'm like, holy fuck, this looks really good. This was made in the 90s. 10 plus years later, they made the Tony Hawk thing, and it looks worse. It looks like a low-grade PS2 game cutscene.
If anyone out there has a Video Now player that you wouldn't mind sending us so we could
send it to...
We're close to the area of Scott the Woz. If we can track him down, we can maybe borrow one of his
Scott the Woz, give us your Video Now player.
It's not gonna.
You don't need it anymore.
No, he's gonna keep it.
Send this video to Scott the Boss, spam his email. No, don't do that.
Don't do that. He's already got a lot on his plate, like being good.
Anything else to say, or are we basically just...
We've been killing time for the past 7 minutes.
Like this movie does with the skateboarding scenes!
We're wasting
We're going to make this a feature-length spotlight of a feature-length film. Allegedly.
Asterisk.
I have to pee.
Then go piss, girl.
Like, comment, and subscribe on the RiverCityGamers channel, and maybe we'll do more. Leave us a comment on what you want us to watch. We probably won't, but...
We'll just figure it out.
PSA, don't watch this movie.
Okay, let's end this video. SCR's done. I have to pee. Don't watch this movie!
Unless you're really bored.
Get this out of here.
Nothing else
Good
to have
night.
in your background while you do stuff.
You hit my stuff.
Tomorrow is a falling.